This is an eagle's nest. We are pretty far away from it. This thing is massive. This is how far away we are. What's happening, everybody? Suburban Hiker kicking rocks at St. Patrick's County Park. Just a quick look at the map for St. Patrick's County Park. We are parked over here. Today we're going to hike the east side of the park. This exterior loop, just over 3 miles, I do believe. I may do some crisscrossing. We'll see what happens. Today is Sunday, April 19th, 2020. It is approximately 11 o'clock in the morning, almost afternoon. It is also approximately 50 degrees. I'm hiking up 2 or 3 miles today, dressed up with 2 shirts, and of course my shorts, pair of socks, pair of shoes, and my hat. Keeping me plenty warm thus far. I'm just always taken aback by the amount of blowdown in this park due to severe storms and a string of tornadoes that came through about 15 years ago. Spring is springing. Can you look at how green everything is out there? Man, oh man, what a great day for a hike. It's currently 53 degrees. Temperature's rising. I think I have a high of 55 today. Yesterday, I intended to hike, but I woke up, there was 5 inches of snow. Yeah, middle of April. Northern Indiana, this is springtime. One day it's 70, the next day it's 20. There's snow, then there's not snow, then there's rain. And there's not rain. You just do the best you can with what you have. It's fantastic to be able to get out and hike here in Indiana, dealing with the Cobravitis 19. A lot of services are closed, but you can still get out to the parks. You can still recreate. Playgrounds and such are closed, but the hiking trails are open. For the most part. There are some closures in the state parks. What's your state doing? Are you guys able to get out and about, or do you have to stay home? I know Michigan has a pretty tight lockdown. Leave me a comment. Let me know in the comments. What are you guys able to do as far as outdoor recreation? Our state has shut down the camping. I think there are certain styles of camping that are available and open, but I'm not sure. I know I've had big plans for this spring and summer. I want to do some backpacking, hiking, camping overnight. I'll have to rearrange that to fit the current situation, but you got to be flexible, otherwise you'll get bent out of shape. while I say I had plans to camp and backpack and hike, truth is, those are just things I want to do. I haven't made solid plans yet. I still need to gear up. I need to buy the things I need to do that. Backpacks, tents, all kinds of stuff. I'm hesitant to spend money on that stuff currently, because currently I'm furloughed. I'm at home. I'm not working. So I want to ride this out a little bit and kind of see what happens before I make those expenditures. Just to slow down my movement a little bit. It's not a big deal for me. I'm flexible. Again, you got to be flexible or you get bent out of shape. Quite honestly, I think the world needs to slow down a little bit. We are just moving along too fast, I think. It's kind of good. People have to stay home and just collect their thoughts. One thing for sure I've noticed with the onset of this 19 Cobras virus, there are a lot more people out hiking about. Makes it kind of tough for me. I like the seclusion. Today's plan was to come out here and walk along nice and quietly and see some wildlife. You see a lot of deer out at this park, but I've passed 20 people and none of them were none too quiet. So I've not seen anything other than birds and chipmunks. No deer. So I decided I'd start talking to the camera a little bit, get this out of the way. My original plan was just to go quietly and get footage. I might still come across something. We'll see what happens. For those of you with downtime, let me know in the comments below, what have you been doing to fill your time? I have been hiking and walking as much as possible. I haven't been out for a couple days, but I go out frequently. The granddaughter and I go out a lot. We don't always make videos, although we did make 2 recently. The one, we hiked 23 miles just to grill up some steak. Go watch that video, that's pretty cool. The other one, we did a 3-mile hike here at St. Patrick's Park over on the west side. You go check that one out too. That was an awesome hike. What are you guys doing? What are you doing to fill up all your extra time? I've also been spending a lot of time coming up with video ideas. Stuff to do more than just hiking, camping and backpacking. Just to have fun doing creative stuff with videos. I like to be creative. I have a viewing station for the eagle's nest up here. We're gonna go take a look, see what we can see. This eagle's nest is absolutely huge. A little bit of leftover snow from yesterday's snow, or the snow from the night before. We are leaving the eagle's viewing station. A little too windy up there to really record anything. There is an eagle cam. Google that. The two eagles had 3 eaglets this year. So go find that. It's St. Joseph County Parks, St. Patrick's County Park, South Bend, Indiana. Just Google it, you'll find it, you'll be able to track it down. Alright, well there you go. I'm almost back to the car. I had to take cover in this little wooded area so that to help cut down on the wind. Anyhow, been out walking for about an hour and a half. Did just about 3.5 miles. This Suburban Hiker. Thanks for hanging out. Like the video, share it on your favorite social media platforms. Leave a comment.